person that's becoming conscious should go snatch up a copy of the book, The Meta Nectar. Within this book, it teaches us about the tree of life. And the way the brother bring the information in this book was deep. He go in. The brother name is Ra Nefer Amen that wrote the book. He also known by the name of Shechem Shechem. He's like the priest of the Assyrian teachings. There was five, according to the teachings, there was five people, brothers and sisters, that was appointed to be the hierarchies of this planet. And that everybody was supposed to understand the principles that they lived by, and that we were supposed to follow suit. These five people that lived in ancient times, according to the writings, was black people. And we can see through the history and all the religious texts and the languages how they extract some of the information from the ancient texts and created religions and cults and things like that. But when I read this book, the brother shows you the order in the way we're supposed to think according to the laws of nature. And this is the reason why, as a nation of people, we're going through what we're going through, because we out of order. And we're not vibrating on the frequency that we're supposed to vibrate on. So when he talks about these five principles or five people, back in the days, he tells a story that their names was Asar, who was supposed to be the highest of the highest, the most high. And he walked with the symbol, the Ankh, the cross with the loop on top. He had a sister named Aset. She was the one who sat in the seat and breastfeed the baby that you see through all these pictures out through history. And you can go back to Egypt and see a giant statue of that going on. But in the Greek form, they call her Isis. In the Greek form, they call Asar Osiris. Just so we won't get back to the original text, just so we won't get back to calling these deities or our ancestors' names. They give us other names. So the furthest they can go back, because they only been here 6,103 years, is to the Greeks. But we go back further and we learn the original names of our ancestors. So we got Asar, we got Aset, and then we got the evil brother, Set, and then we got Nebuchadnezzar, and we got Achit. These are the five principles that we are governed underneath. Or these are in the 5 days of the week, you can see these five principles. But when you learn the tree of life, it's 10 circles. And the 10 circles to the tree of life give you a guideline principle on how to get back to self. Knowledge of self is important. As people, we need knowledge of self. We learn about everything else except our own self, and we still not happy. You're still seeking to find. So when I begin to understand the tree of life, it said, again, back to Tuesday, belonging to Haru Hakuti, the deity for that day, the planet, Mars, the color, red, the spear on the tree of life, or the circle on the tree of life that it represents, is 5. So we got Monday, which is 9, and we got Tuesday is 5. So if you are Cancer, your strong number is 9. If you're a Scorpio, your strong number is a 5. Because this is on the tree of life, according to our ancestors many thousand years ago, these energies was represented by these circles on this tree. So now, we go to Wednesday. Wednesday, the color for Wednesday is black and red. The planet for Wednesday is Mercury. Mercury represents intelligence. Mercury is the messenger. Mercury is communication. Mercury belongs to the zodiac symbol Virgo. The number for that day, or the number for that spear, is 8. Because the deity for that day is Sabik. Now, when you understand the deity for that day, and I told you it's through signs and symbols, the deity they give you a jackal-headed figure, zoomorphic form. And not that they worship animals, they understood the principles of the animal. For example, intelligence. The dog head represents the intelligence of a dog, because a dog is on this planet Earth. That's the only animal that can understand 144 commands in any language. In any language. So they call a dog clever. So underneath this energy of Mercury and intelligence and communication, there's a clever energy that's associated with it. So they gave Sabik the 8th spear